more David Letterman news involving Sarah Palin. You know what I love about that? I've mentioned to you regularly, and I don't think it's brain surgery, as I've said to you about the left, that what they say and do is projection. David Letterman's obsession with Sarah Palin's daughters is an example, referring them into in sexual ways. When Sarah Palin was in New York, and the mention of Willow or Bristol or whichever kid he thought was there get knocked up by Rodriguez, and it was just an inappropriate, sick reference to minor girls in a sexual framework. And people remarked on that, and there was a boycott and a demonstration, and everyone was saying, oh, shut up, it's just a joke, and blah, blah, blah. No, those things reveal who you're dealing with. This is what the left is, right? Yeah. And so now we know, of course, with the revelation that he was having sexual relationships or something with his staff. Oh, by the way, the new news is he's got a bedroom just above the theater, according to one staffer. Imagine that environment, and you're an intern. Yeah, that's what you're doing. So he apologized again, if you can call it that. He said his wife was horribly hurt. I would think so. I don't think that's going to be ending anytime soon either. Yeah, he said last night his wife had been horribly hurt by the revelations of his behavior. Oh, yeah, boy, look what you signed on to, honey. Yeah, surprise, surprise. He said he will try to patch things up with the woman he married in March after dating her for more than 20 years. Now she realizes what he was doing. Here's the other issue, and what he was bringing back to their bed. You see? When you're promiscuous, you are bringing back to the household everyone else who they've slept with, that you've slept with, back into your bed. And there are things crawling around today that are not good. They have a 5-year-old son named Harry. So she's realized that he was cheating on her throughout the entire process of their 20-year relationship. He said at one point, there's only two things that can happen. Either you're going to make some progress and get it fixed, or you're going to fall short and perhaps not get it fixed. So let me tell you, folks, I got my work cut out for me. He's terribly sorry that he put his staff in that position. What was that position? On their back? What position was that? Inadvertently, I just wasn't thinking ahead. My thanks to the staff for once again putting up with something stupid I've gotten myself involved in. Oh, now it's just a stupid thing. But here's where it cuts to Sarah Palin. At the end, he noted that through all the heartache and the attention and the embarrassment, I still feel like I did the right thing about exposing the extortion plot. And now also, because what can it hurt? Once again, I'd like to apologize to the former governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. So there we go. And the crowd cheered that. It's about hypocrisy and the way that you view women and what you're willing to say about them, about denigrating them. What can be more denigrating than being in a relationship with a woman, going and screwing everything that walks by, and then going back to the woman you live with and saying nothing? And everyone then knows that you're screwing, that you're with that other person, and that other person is getting screwed and nobody tells her. She's realizing that for years she has been the butt of something. You know what that does to a man or a woman? And he then takes aim at Sarah Palin's daughters. And what we said all along, it's not just about David Letterman. It's about everybody who does this on the left, supposedly taking this moral high ground, and they're projecting. As he's talking about promiscuity. Look, so Bristol thinks she's in love with some loser. As he's projecting his own promiscuity and his own obsession with who knows what age of girls at this point. Yeah, the very least he owed Sarah Palin was another apology. But this is what I've also said about Palin and about the exposure of what people are like on the left. Yeah, no longer wonder that whether or not you've got the moral high road. No longer wonder if there's something wrong with you because you want people to be individually free and compete based on their singular talents. And that respect for women and respect for relationships is somehow passé. It's not. These people are miserable. They destroy their own lives. They destroy the lives of the people that are with them. They do not know about loyalty. They know about betrayal. And they know about being scum. And they're so miserable. Look, you got to be miserable to be doing this. You got, what, a bed above your studio? And you're in a 20-year relationship? And then you marry the woman and have a child with her as you're still screwing everyone else? I'm sorry, no, that doesn't mean you're happy. But trust me, the people virtually without exception that I knew on the left were miserable, damaged, unhappy people. I worked very hard to not fall completely into the pit. And I'm proud of what I've been able to accomplish, if I may say so myself. Bottom line is, though, I can tell you, this is who they are. They're hypocrites. They're liars. They mean to do damage to other people because they're miserable themselves. That's the problem with David Letterman. Whether or not he keeps his show, I don't know. But what you can know is that the power of this media and these people has got to be really eliminated. Sarah Palin and her existence, as it plays out, will reveal more and more and more of scum like this. And that's important.